Mdibi. I am the Marketing and Promotions Manager of Mother Brands Botswana. The company is actually Motherwell Investments. It was formed in 1997, but we are trading as Mother Brands Botswana. We were funded by CEDA at late 2017, and we started full operations in 2018. Mother Brands, the aim is to produce numerous brands. Currently, we're producing one brand, which is Real Tea. It's a locally manufactured tea. Basically, it's the tea that we all grew up drinking and knowing of, tea that you can add sugar and milk to. So we just saw that the import bill was quite high in the nation, and we decided that it's time that we make our own, one that we can put that pride mark on. We get our tea from Malawi. It's grown in Malawi, and then we process it and package it here. Mainly because of rainfall issues. Tea is a plant that requires a lot of water. So we don't necessarily have the rainfall, as well as climate. If it's too hot, for example, it can change the taste of the tea. So it's things that we're still working on. In the future, we believe that we can get to the point of growing the tea here. Right now we have about 30 people employed, mainly youth and women. We have merchandisers that are placed in different areas in Botswana, as well as we have the packing team here that packs in the factory, as well as admin and your usual staff. And then in terms of where you can find the tea, the tea is currently nationwide. So you will find it in all Chopi stores, Sefalana cash and carries and shoppers, your Trans, Eureka, Daily Needs, Welcome Cash and Carry, Fours. It's basically majority of your wholesalers, the tea will be available. BITC assisted us quite a lot. Initially, we received the warehouse that we're currently in right now. BITC is the facilitator for it, as well as also in 2019, July, there was a trip that was made for different manufacturers and different business and companies in Botswana, whereby they were taken to Kenya to go and benchmark, which was very productive and conducive for us, because Kenya is one of the best tea manufacturers and tea growing countries in the whole world. So it was great to go and benchmark. Our director was there, and he managed to get a lot of insight, as well as possible partnerships in the future. Also, BITC assisted us in actually listing in an additional 44 stores. We had reached almost like a boulder, if you may, like a bit of a block, and they managed to open some doors for us, and we are now, we can say that we are nationwide. Lastly, also, towards the end of last year, 2020, we were also engaged by the exporting department of BITC in a buyer-seller engagement with some of the South African buyers and sellers, some of the retail stores that side. So it was helping to open doors for us in terms of exporting in the future. We managed to gain some insight, as well as understand the requirements needed. Personally, I would just definitely suggest to my fellow Botswana to go into the offices. You know, there's a fear out in an office. So my suggestion is go and ask. Don't get any negative ideas, or maybe think that maybe mine is too small. You never know what small, the Bible also speaks of a small seed, of a mustard seed that makes such a big tree that grows. So even you in your business, go to the offices, ask. You don't know how you can receive assistance. We personally, from the moment we started in 2018 to the point that we're at now, we still consider ourselves small, but we consider ourselves giving the bigger guys a run for their money. And that's because of the support we've received from BITC, the initiatives that they are constantly making in order to help us, the brand Botswana, the Push Up BW initiatives. So as a Botswana, it would be unwise of you to not take advantage of such opportunities.